Well, Detroit, I have a very special guest on the phone with me. It's the one, the only, my brother, James Fortune. What's going on?
How you doing, Randy? Myles, thank you so much for having me today.
I am so glad to hear your voice.
You as well. I always appreciate you. You always make time for me. You always support me and my ministry. And, you don't know how much that means to me, and it's something I'll never forget. So thank you.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm so happy for you. You got married, you got a baby, and he is just so adorable. I just want to get his cheeks.
Yeah, his name is Jason. He's getting more and more busy every single day. He just turned one, and so he's so active, and I'm like, okay, he is really on another level with the energy.
Yeah. It's something different. It's something different for sure.
Yeah.
So you're out and about. You were recently here at Triumph Church for Holy Week. Started off on Palm Sunday, so thank you for that.
Yeah, always awesome. Shout out to Pastor Kenlock, First Lady Kenlock, and my Triumph family. Being with them is always a blessing, and it was great to debut my new single there at the church. They were so receptive, so much love to them.
Absolutely. So speaking of, you text me a song not too long ago, and it's your brand new single. It's called I Am. Tell me a little bit about it.
I'm really excited about this song because it reminds us of the God who, when Moses asked him when he was going to deliver the children of Israel out of Egypt, he said, well, who should I say sent me? And God told him, tell them I am that I am sent you, basically saying I am whatever they need along this journey, along this going from the wilderness to the promised land, whatever they'll need along the way, I am that. And this song just reminds us that same promise applies to us, that he is the I am God. He's a provider. He's a healer. And for me to see people already with the song only being out about a week or two, being so supportive and downloading and streaming. We made over 1.5 million streams the first day. It's really, really been a blessing, and it's just one of those corporate worship songs that can really, really lift you up and remind you, don't focus so much on what you don't have. Put your attention on what you do have. He's the I am, and he's more than enough.
Second.
I always tease you about preaching.
Yeah. You know what? Listen, you and so many other people, but my dad was a pastor, my grandfather pastored, and I'm just grateful for the space. I always tell people I know I'll be in ministry. I know that there's a calling on my life for the rest of my life. So whatever capacity God decides to use me or wants to use me in, I'm always open, willing, and available.
I love it. Well, Mr. James Fortune is on the phone with me, and tell me what else is going on in your world. I know you're so busy. I see you on social media. Sometimes you crack me up.
Well, one of the exciting things I'm doing, it really started organically, Randy, was the Fortune's Live Talent on Monday nights, every Monday night at 9:30 Eastern, where basically I use my platform on Instagram for people to come on and display their talent. Sometimes it's singing, sometimes it's dancing, sometimes it's miming. I had a comedian, a poet. So it's growing and growing every single week. We're up to like 6,000 people now viewing that on Monday nights for 1 hour. And it's been, sometimes it is funny. Of course, Isaac Curry got on recently and decided he wanted to mime. He wasn't singing this week. So he got on there and he mimed. And, of course, it was hilarious. It was unexpected. He did We Must Praise by J. Moss. And so it was just hilarious. I actually posted a clip of it on Instagram a couple of days ago. So that's what we're excited about, those Monday nights, because it's real informal. I'm just sitting at home and I'm connecting people on my live, and they're doing their talent. And so that's been exciting. And of course, we're finishing up the album. This new album is coming out later this summer. So excited about I Am is the first single from this album. And we're about 95% done with the album. We'll be finishing that up so that it can be released this summer. And so that's been keeping us very busy, of course, as well as traveling basically every single week. This is Holy Week, so I'm in Birmingham today. I'll be in Oakland tomorrow with Fred Hammond and Yolanda Adams, and also Saturday with Fred and Yolanda as well in Fresno, California. So this has been very busy, and I'm so blessed and just grateful for God's grace and God's continue, having his hand on my life.
Yeah. Amen to that. I am so excited. I can't wait to actually tune in and watch that, because that Isaac Curry clip almost took me out. I cannot.
Yeah, he didn't have the real white makeup, so he put a lotion or something on his face. I was like, what in the world? So he said he wanted to be in costume. He had like a robe on and to look like the mom. He
Oh my
wanted to
gosh.
be in the real character, and it was just hilarious.
Well, how can people find Mr. James Fortune? I keep saying it.
That's it right there, Mr. James Fortune on Instagram and Twitter. And, of course, on Facebook is the official James Fortune page. And the song I Am is available for download, stream, everywhere that music can be downloaded or streamed, whether it's Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. Wherever you can find music, you can find I Am, and let that song bless you.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for always being supportive of me as well, and for your prayers. Last year was a crazy year for me, and you were right there praying for me, lifting me up, and helping me out as well. So thank you so much for being a true brother.
Oh, well, no, you know what? You've been the same for me, and I think the first people to help you up are the ones who know what it's like to be down, and I'm thankful that I was able to be there in prayer for you. And just glad to see you bounce back. And, you know, you don't sound or look like what you've been through. So continuing to pray for you and your family, knowing that God will continue to keep you. He is the I Am, so there's nothing that he cannot do or he won't do. And you're one of the ones who blesses so many other people. So as you bless other people, God will continue to bless you.
Thank you so much. You know I love you.
I love you too, Randy, always.